right, family. I know I'm out of uniform. I know. I know. Shit, I'm running. I'm running miserably late. I didn't. That 4:30, 4 o'clock. Actually, alarm went off at 3:30, and 4:30 got here so damn quick. Woo! But you know what? It's good that we're able to get up. It's good that we have a place where we can sit down and we can go and toast our ancestors. You know, I usually start my song with take your breath, then drink some water. And I kind of want to stress the importance of taking the breath and why. And I know it's like, but Tim, that's simple. That's simple. But it's often the very simple things that we overlook and we overcomplicate. It kind of discourages people from really realizing and utilizing this simple but important tool. You know, when we breathe, we're supposed to breathe through the nose. For a lot of people that don't know this, the mouth is for eating, the mouth is for drinking, and the mouth is for breathing in emergency situations. The nose is designed for breathing, right? Not only does it has the ability to help clean the air before it enters your lungs, but it also warms the air or possibly cools it to a temperature that is better for the inside of your body. The breath is the breath is basically what allows everything to happen in your body. So if we're not getting proper breathing, if we're breathing wrong, if we're someone like I see some people breathing through their mouth, right? You pulling in all that dust into your system. But also just more on a spiritual kick. I know y'all like, brother, I tell you how you gonna talk about spirit after arguing with Lady J about spirituality. Well, okay. I'm a walking contradiction. The hell is the contradiction. It's the paradoxes in life that allows all of us to exist. I'm a walking paradox, just put it that way. The breath is full of this thing that we call ashe. You hear people say ashe a lot. Ashe, ashe. Ashe is more than a yes or more than I agree. Ashe is a life force. It's the thing that your body can extract from everything. And the major place that it gets ashe is from the air, right? So by us learning to breathe right, we are able to control our own life force. Now, ashe is, if you go into traditions, you get words like prana and chi and ki. You know what I'm saying? All these words, right? The same. You find them in a lot of ancient cultures. All of them are talking about what we say when what we're talking about when we talk about ashe. Except a lot of us don't know it. We just use the word as I agree or amen. But ashe is the life energy that you extract. So when you breathe, you should breathe all the way down to the belly, right? Pulling the air in, right? And start practicing that so that you can make that a habit. Like I said, you just do that every now and then. Make sure you fill up, pull all the air down, pull it down into you, right? Down into your belly, pulling and filling up the entire lung to help you, you know what I'm saying? To help you with some of the stuff that's going on, because a lot of these autoimmune diseases, man, we don't even have to be suffering from some of this shit, right? I mean, just the simple breathe, drink your water, the eating a culturally appropriate diet, man. If you don't do nothing else, grab you some damn palm oil, throw some palm oil into your regimen. You know what I'm saying? I mean, eat some more greens. Grab you some black-eyed peas. You know what I'm saying? I know some of you have like, it's not African food. I mean, because, and then some people, I mean, so, I'm extreme. I get extreme sometimes. I know I do. But then, you got some people, they be like, yeah, man, you need to be, the African diet is being the vegan. And I'm like, yo, I went to Africa, and I ain't running to no goddamn vegans. I'm just being honest. You know what I'm saying? Then you look on the wall in Kemet. You go to Kemet. You know what I'm saying? And I ain't never been to Kemet. But, when you read about the diet, it didn't sound like a vegan diet. You know what I'm saying? So, I'm just saying. So, family, that breath is of the most important, right? A lot of people are tripping about what people, and I'm saying there is a quality of food that we need to consume, but our bodies have been developed culturally for certain types of food, because once again, that ashe is extracted from the breath. Taking a deep breath. That's why I say, first take your breath and drink your water. Then drink your water. Water is a carrier of ashe. Our foods are carriers of ashe. And there's some foods that our bodies was designed to be able to, in a sense, naturally extract more of that life energy from. But you get the most from taking your breath. So everybody take a deep breath with me. Come on. Breathe in. Breathe out. And those still moments are very important, right? See, because a lot of us, we breathe. But take a break. You know what I'm saying? Take a break. Hold. You know what I'm saying? Take a break. Notice your breath. All right. Shouts out to brother Kwame. Let's get our theme song on for a second and get this thing popping off right here, right? I had the show last night. Hopefully, bro, the sound quality is good on Facebook. I'm gonna have to hook you up with the Spreaker app, and we're gonna work it from there. But first off, I need to welcome you to the Congregation of the Mighty. This is Gye-Nyame Journey Media. This is a Heart of a Simple production, and you are listening to the Daily Toast. Dang, Simple was ready this morning. Will we strive to blow up your old paradigm? Get your glass, some water. I know what it is. Mr. Diddy. Come on, drink your water, but first, take your breath and drink your water. Take your breath and drink some water. Take your breath and drink some water. Take your breath. Drink. Or should I say, breathe in, drink. Grab your cap and drink some water. Lift your glass and pour some water. Lift your glass and pour some water. Just lift your glass. Drink. Or should I say, live, pour, then drink. So look, we're gonna drink this water. We're gonna drink up this water. Get your health drink out, because we're about to toast. those sounds in Phoenix and Simba in your house. Not loud enough to wake up my kids. But I got them on the speakers, so you can hear it throughout the house. Lift your glass and drink some water. Take your breath and drink some water. Move your body, drink some water. Raise your glass and toast your ancestors. Jump right into the toast. It's time for me to start brewing again. I thought I had that. Ooh, y'all hear that? Oh my God. I'm impressed, my dear. I'm impressed. It's time for me to start brewing again. I didn't get a chance to stop by the store yesterday and pick up my tea mix, but I'm going to try to do that today. I have to prepare because I got to going to send my uncle home on Nia. So, I don't know how that show going to go that day because we got to be up there by 10, so that means we got to leave here. Well, I guess I'll do it just like I go to work, right? All right, so here we go. First, giving honor to the Creator by whatever name you choose, call that ancestor. We lift up our glass and we say, Ashe. From there, we move to our marvelous and our beautiful list of ancestors, saluting those who have come before us, remembering the great legacy from which we come. And we start off with our names. Miles Brown, Miss Ann, Robert Texan, Davis, Herman Brown, C. Rosalie, Tilly, Georgia, William, Walter, Christopher, Penny, Gaston, Aunt Lena, Uncle Chris, Aunt Fee, Cleveland, Geneva Brown, Margaret Ellis, Wash Ellis, Cecil Ellis, Avar Brown, Gina Gaines, Herman Brown II, Barbara Twiggs, Wash Ellis Jr., Katie Ellis, Nikki Ellis, Jamon Jones, Jeremiah Tappet, John Fallard, Montague Pittman L, No More X, Sapet Mont, Ra, Malika Fakur. Let me see what's going on here. Okay. I don't see nothing wrong. All right. Wash Ellis, Cecil Ellis, Avar Brown, Gina Gaines, Herman Brown II, Barbara Twiggs, Wash Ellis Jr., Katie Ellis, Nikki Ellis, Jamon Jones, Jeremiah Tapper, John Fallard, Montague Pittman L, Noma X, Pet Mont Ra. Oh, the morning toast is up. Where's she at? Hold on. Nah, I don't want to mess that up. All right, let me see. So it is not streaming on Facebook? Let's see. I could send I could send a message. I'm assuming the black signal went out. Did the black signal go out, fam? Can somebody let me know? So we gonna do the toast. We got people waiting for the toast. I guess Facebook playing with us. Good news. That's good news. That's good news, right? Alright, so we'll start over. Gotta go through all these steps in order to get on some of my. Just try to keep them safe as I can, you know. So, let me see. Well, maybe so Super Phone ain't gonna let me on right now. I gotta go through this over and over again. All right. So what I'm trying to do, I'm trying to check to see if my super phone message went out. Yeah, my super phone message went out. Yeah. We toasted now. Alright, I'm sorry, family. Alright, here we go. Bow. I ain't mean to do it in all caps. Don't wanna. Alright. So, hopefully she on right now. How in the world did I do that? That was stupid. Good grief. Good grief. Alright. So I ended up, this is just stupid, man. I'm sorry. I am sorry, fam. So let's go and continue with the toast. Let me see. I need to go to my dashboard. Alright. Miles Brown, Mazan, Robert the Texan, Davis, Herman Brown Sr., Rosalie Tilly, Georgia William Walter, Christopher Penny Gasson, Aunt Lena, Uncle Chris. I'm Fiend. Cleveland, Geneva Brown, Margaret Ellis, Wash Ellis, Cecil Ellis, Alvaro Brown, Gina Gaines, Herman Brown II, Barbara Twiggs, Wash Ellis Jr., Katie Ellis, Nikki Ellis, Jamon Jones, Jeremiah Tappet, John Fillard, Montague Pittman L, Normal X, Pat Meyer, Rob Malika Procure, Dr. Marion Williams, Kojo Kamal, Elder Farmer, Elder Millie Dixon, Tony Clark, Pastor Yusuf Weston, Elder Ajani, Elder Ron Coleman, Elder Robert Donaldson, Alfred Brofro, Hector Jr., J. Edwards, Carlisle Hayes, Grace Lundy, Inez Hayes, William Bill Moss, Phyllis Rose, Sterling Lucy Wright, Gail Pulley, and the Luxor brother, Miss Eda Brooks Crawley, Miss Marie Nelson, Mr. Frederick Crawley Sr., Miss Jerry Bunsen, Mr. Alonzo Johnson, Miss Marie McDowell, Janice Foster, Charles Jordan, Kel Smith, Walter Smith, Richard Trey, Frank Johnson, Mary Franklin, Jimmy Williams, Daniel Ford, George Gibson, Anna Loretta Clark, Inez McCrae, Fritz Clark, Frankie Justice, Katie Justice, Derek Rindelman, Virginia Rogers, Reverend J. Smith, Lois Henderson, Calvin Spratling, Mary Elizabeth Walker, Raymond Walker Sr., Sarah Jane Carter, Michael Ford Jr., Kellen D. Russell, Susie B. Smith, Teresa Clay, Melvin Dale Hodge Jr., Herman Copeland, Mildred Copeland, Jenny Clay, Bird Beatty, Sarah Well, Levita Farmer, Agoso Sue, Shell Harvey, I. Charmaine, I. Evelyn, Deolis Hasbury, Harvey Hasbury Sr., Leonard Dickinson, T.C. Islam, Terrell Dunbar, Will Thomas, Sarah Berry, Mark Walsh, Merle B. Thornton, Pearl G. Thornton, Ida Johnson, Florence M. Carter, Joanne Thornton, Erica Tricia Lewis, Juanita Wright, Robert Wright, George Wright, Mary, Eliza, Frederick Davis, Mary, Elizabeth Rogers, Mary, Esther Keishla Reese, Linda Watson Hammonds, Jarrell Giles Watson. Yep, I'm streaming on all platforms, so I don't see what's going on. So let's go back to the chat. I got the super message. My hands were full of my wife. Oh my God. Oh my God. Kwame, brother. I don't know whether to pray for you or just be jealous. I don't know what to do with you, man. Linda Watson Hammonds, Jarrell Giles Watson, Sparrow, Slimmy, Selvin Lewis, Andrew Holmes, Pearl Moore, Percy Moore Jr., Mildred Orange, Booker T. Bowden, Charlie Hunt, Sammy Stover, Hilda Pearson, Sturgeon Thornton, Richard Thornton, Lavina Hall, Freeman Bankster, May Moss, Ophelia Peacock, Willie Thornton, Napoleon Kennedy, Mark Ramsey, Paul Ramsey, Matt Ramsey, David Ramsey, Charles E. Thornton, Frankie Quails, Urania Thornton, Bernice Quails, Ernestine Jackson, Frankie Johnson, Teresa Mormon, Leon Johnson, Charles Bell, Vivian Ramsey, S.C. Johnson, Del Rita Johnson, Leon Johnson, James W. West Sr., James Parham, Dana Jones, Henry Worlds, James Farmer, Mary Chavez, Leon Grace, Bessie Johnson, Hattie Levester, Mary Moreland, Paul Moreland, Elder Caleb, Rosemary Martineer, Elder Amatet Wellman, Fred Douglas Triggs Sr., Thelma Triggs, Thomas and Lula Berry, Lacey Eleanor Howe, Frank Russell and Davis, Fred Douglas Triggs II, Vina Triggs, Reverend Eddie Moore, Helen Fuller, Eugene Jackson Sr., Richard Ellis, Silas Alexander, Charles Maxwell, Percy Alexander, Arthur Reynolds, Stanley Lockhart, Ricky Lockhart, William Lockhart, Woodrow Lockhart, Brenda Porter, Deacon Hargrove, Carla Sawyer, Andrew Parker, Doris Donald, Ellis Murphy. Okay, welcome in, Miss Vanessa. I don't know why it wasn't coming up earlier. DeFridas Hines, Inez Bostic, Edna Bostic, Winifred Scantleberry, Phyllis Lee, Eugene Spratling, Calvin Spratling. Can those people on Facebook, on my Facebook page or on my Facebook timeline, can you see the comments from other people on there? Charles Wooden, Penny Brown, Roy Lee Put Up Jr., Miriam Johnson, Wilbert Longmire, Either Catney, Janice Carter, Michael Carter, Leon Pena Carter, Margaret Carter, William Carter, Lisa Jordan, Charles Leedon, Mosley, Dorothy R. Blair, Florence Evans, Pamela Blair, Ransom Evans Sr., Sam Evans Sr., Nelan Blair Sr., Edward Stevens, Sue Ann Stevens, Joe Davis, Timothy Butler, Gene Holmes, Dana Jones, Peter Charles, Christy Nichols, Cardinal Robinson, Rosemary Charles, Ada Pearl, Bob Ingalls, Jack Wallace, Warren M. Finch, Warren P. Finch, Tim Ingalls, Audrey Finch, William Billingsley Jr., Jennifer Sensabaugh. You didn't get the text this morning? Alright, so now I gotta look at that and see what's going on with that. But it shows that the text came to you, so I'm about to see what's going on. Maybe I didn't put a picture. I didn't have a picture this time. Maybe you ain't noticed because it wasn't a picture this time. Or was it? Now, I remember putting a picture. Or did I put a picture? Okay, cool. Gene Holmes, Dana Charles, Peter Charles, Christy Nichols, Cardinal Robinson, Rosemary Charles. Your clock, that clock on that computer is slow, Cleve. Ada Pearl, Bob Ingalls, Jack Wallace, Warren M. Finch, Warren P. Finch, Tim Ingalls, Audrey Finch, William Billingsley Jr., Jennifer Sensabaugh, Hazel Gaston, Jerry Bradley, Brian Watson Jr., Kaniko Parsons, Jason Cathy, Thomas Bradley, also known as Uncle Bookie, Reverend Roosevelt Word the First, Stacey Trice, Frank Smith, Mother Bertha, Michael Leonard, David Brown, Ruth Carter, June Cox, Ruth Cox, Paula Cox, Ronald Irvin, Judy Hubbard, Irene Johnson, Francis Booth Jefferson, Dan Wilkerson Sr., Emma McClendon, Jerry Dorr, Mina Robinson, Mary Nichols, Patricia Williams, Shabaka Teray, Greg G2 Gibson, Donna Hill, Richard Gleavis, Lee Irby, Tommy Irby, Boy Irby, Jim Gaucher, Georgia Haley Johnson, Archie and Margaret Armstead, Diane Scott, Erica Armstrong, Claire Fox, June Evans, Archie Beck, Anna McGill, Charles McDaniel, Christine Cottrell, Becca, Alice Arnold, Arthur Arnold, Hattie Reed, Charles Reed, Eula and Andrew Baker, Patricia and Edwin Brooks, Gwendolyn and Bob Hatch, Kimball, Brandon Bradley, Kim Janey, Harry Tubman Cates, Spencer Sturgis, Sally Mae Baker, Ethel Baker, Creola Baker, Geneva Baker, Aaron Nino Baby Hatch, Sr., Melly Miller, Housie Hatch, Dad Cleveland, Mother Gibson, Alex Nixon, John Bowie, Lester and Rachel Saunders, Doretha Ross, Riola Ross, Robert Nelson, Francis Stevenson, Leroy Stokes, Nene Johnson, Fletcher Swan, Maddie and Charlie Scott, Ida Casey, Thomas Cofer, Vivian Stevenson, Mona Ann Lewis, Cornetta Lyman Lewis, John Jackson, William Dallas Lewis, Mary Francis, Chappelle Jackson, Michael Slade, Joanne Perkins, Richard Jackson, Martha Ford, Dawson, Big Mama Nana Harris, Eva Ford, James Hairston, Margaret Towns, Mary Williams, Leroy Q. Heath Sr., Albert Moore, Miss Vanilla, Albert Motley, Geraldine Elizabeth, Douglas Thompson, Erliston Houston, Lud Alls, Elijah Alls, Rome Alls, Henry West Staten, Joe Jamel Alls, Ann Pierce, Donald Carter, Lily Green, Nathan Green, Beth Vaughn, John Dewey and Ruth Beard, Tim Butler, Ramey Laura Newton, J.B. Foggy, Thomas Newton Sr., Baba Naeem, Jeanette Sanders, Jerry C. Sanders, Roy Pruitt, H.J. Brantley Sr., Henry Wilson, Rufus Jenkins, Minnie Wilson, Catherine Sanders, Maria Ellis, Elizabeth Battles, Henrietta Irby, Mildred Armstead, Margaret Armstead, Catherine Anthony, Ruby Brown, Charles Walker Sr., Charlie Walker, Cecil Russell, Diane Urban, Haroon Phillips, William Ford, Margaret Logan, Phyllis Barnett, Lee Urban Sr., Michael Urban, Ozella Watson, Hugo Watson, John Caldwell Sr., Robbie Lee Caldwell, Nevaeh Mitchell, Ron McCormick Sr., Sabrina Easley, Rayshawn Easley, Javea McCormick, Barbara Ann Reed, Dorothy Ann Reed, John Reed, Edward R. Benson Sr., Ethel H. McNair, Los Fernandez, Jacqueline Broadus, Reginald Oliver, Linda Howard, Mazarine Colford, George Swan, Edmonia Grayson, Charles Scott, Charles H. Scott, Michael and Charlene Morgan, Sybil Edwards, McNabb, Ann Ferguson, William Ferguson. We lift up our glass, we salute all of our ancestors, and we say, Ashe. From their family, we move to the present moment, knowing that all that we do in this moment affects our future, affects our children, affects their legacy. We lift up our glass and we say Ashe. From there we move to our children's children, on to infinity. And we lift up our glass once again and we say Ashe. From there we move to all of our relations and we lift up our glass and we salute all of our relations. We say Ashe. Here is where we take time for ourselves and do that selfish toast. What is it that you need? We toast. Say Ashe, family. Last but not least, I toast the most powerful, mighty, great, and most beautiful being in the room. And y'all know who that is. That is you, right? I text you and I say Ashe, Ashe, Ashe. Family, I wish you peace, power, joy, and 100 years. I'm going to sip on this and I'm out. Y'all have a great day, but I need to remind you that you are now listening and you have joined the congregation of mighty. This is Gye-Nyame Journey Media. Of course, you know, this is the Daily Toast, and we have completed another one. And of course, you know, this is a Heart of Simple production. We strive to blow up your old paradigm. Come on, family.